Hi, I'm Principal Sheep. Welcome back to our classroom. Today, I'll be teaching you about the components of blood. There are four main components in the blood: plasma, white blood cells, platelets, and red blood cells. There is 55% of plasma, 44% of red blood cells, and platelets and white blood cells alone make up only 1%. First, I'll teach you about plasma. Their job is to transport nutrients like glucose, amino acids, minerals, ions, and fat. But they also transport waste like CO2 and urea, the component of P, hormones, and antibodies. Red blood cells transport oxygen throughout the body. They're adapted to do their job better, and now they have a biconcave shape, which allows them to have a bigger area to have more space for oxygen. They also have hemoglobin, a red pigment that binds very easily with the oxygen. And this is very important because this is the entire reason their job is possible for them. They have a flexible cell membrane so that they can easily pass through the narrow capillaries that fill your body. They do not have a nucleus so that there is more space for oxygen to be carried. Hb plus O2 equals oxyhemoglobin. This is what the hemoglobin does with the oxygen so that it can be carried around everywhere. White blood cells. Their job is to protect the body from pathogens, viruses, disease, and more. White blood cells create immunity against them. There are two main types: phagocytes and lymphocytes. Phagocytes are on the left, lymphocytes are on the right. First, I'll teach you about phagocytes. They identify pathogens and then remodel its body shape to be able to engulf the pathogens. Once it engulfs it, the white blood cell produces enzymes to digest the pathogen. Once it finishes digesting, harmless products are released that were once the pathogen, or virus, or disease, or bacteria, or whatever. Lymphocytes identify the antigens on a pathogen. Then the lymphocyte produces antibodies against that specific antigen. The antibodies stick onto the antigen. This makes the pathogens stick together so that once a phagocyte finds them, they can engulf many in one gulp. The downside to the lymphocytes are that every one lymphocyte can only produce one type of antibody. Some may have the same one, some may not. So it can take a while for the body to find the correct lymphocyte for that exact virus, disease, or bacteria or whatever, which gives time for the disease, virus, or whatever else could be in your body to spread throughout your body. This is why you're not instantly cured. If the pathogens that were in your body are new, some of the lymphocytes that were able to use their antibodies turn into memory cells so that the next time those pathogens come rushing in, the body can immediately reach those lymphocytes and they can attack them. Platelets clot blood to stop bleeding internally and externally. It prevents pathogens from entering the wounds and infecting the area. When we have an open wound and collagen becomes exposed, the platelets come and stick onto there. Unfortunately, this is not enough yet. Since it's not enough, the body produces soluble fibrinogen protein into the blood, which when exposed to the collagen becomes sticky fibrin. All the sticky fibrin becomes a mesh on top of the platelets. Once the mesh dries, it becomes a scab. Eventually, the skin underneath heals and the scab falls off to reveal a brand new skin formed underneath. And that is it for today's video. Please like and subscribe if you learned something new. 3, 2, 1.